I am Dr. P. N. Lakshmi Shanmugam, Assistant Professor, Department of Education Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University. Let us see about the topic motivation and self-regulation. After completing this module, the prospective teachers are able to define the meaning of motivation, differentiate the types of motives, apply various approaches of motivation in their behavior, develop the skill of self-actualization, develop the attitude to realize their behavior. Motivation is defined as the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. Motivation is defined as internal state or condition that activates behavior and gives it direction. It is a desire or want that energizes and directs goal-oriented behavior. It influences the needs and desires on the intensity and direction of behavior. Types of motives: 3 motives: biological motives, social motives, personal motives. Biological motives are also known as physiological motives and very important for the survival. These are natural and exist at the time of birth. These are activated due to the imbalance in the body and maintain state of equilibrium. Characteristics: these motives of human and animals are the same. These are to a large extent rooted in the physiological state of the body. These are such needs which are absolutely necessary to be satisfied. Hunger, thirst, desire for sex, pain are examples. Biological motives: hunger, problems with eating, weight loss. Sociogenic motivation: power, achievement, affiliation motive, status. These are the sociogenic motivation. Approaches: behavioral, humanistic, cognitive, and socio-cultural approaches. Behavioral learning theorists believe that learning has occurred when you can see changes in behavior. The behavioral learning model is the result of conditioning. The basis of conditioning is that a reward following a desirable response acts as a reinforcer and increases the likelihood that the desirable response will be repeated. Behaviorist theory approaches are frequently used in weight loss, smoking cessation, assertiveness, training, and anxiety reduction programs. The importance of regularly and consistently rewarding desired behavior immediately and not rewarding undesirable behavior is crucial to the success of a behaviorist approach to learning. Cognitive learning theorists believe that learning is an internal process in which information is integrated or internalized into one's cognitive or intellectual structure. Learning occurs through internal processing of information. For example, learning how to take a blood pressure is a complex task. The patient must learn how to physically manipulate the blood pressure manometer, learn how to hear blood pressure sounds, and understand the meaning of sounds. Humanistic approach. Humanist learning theorists view learning as a function of the whole person and believe that learning cannot take place unless both the cognitive and affective domains are involved. Maslow's hierarchy of needs: biological and physiological needs, safety needs, love and belongingness, then esteem needs, then needs of self-actualization. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is often portrayed in the shape of a pyramid with the largest, most fundamental needs at the bottom and the need for self-actualization and self-transcendence at the top. 85% physical needs are satisfied, 70% the need of safety are satisfied, 70% love and belongingness needs satisfied, 60% self-esteem needs satisfied. The human brain is a complex system and has parallel processes running at the same time. Thus, many different motivations from various levels of Maslow's hierarchy can occur at the same time. Physiological needs include air, water, food, sexual instinct, sleep, clothing, shelter. These are the physiological needs. Social belonging needs include friendships, intimacy, family. According to Maslow, humans need to feel a sense of belonging and acceptance among social groups, regardless whether these groups are large or small. Esteem needs or ego needs or status needs develop a concern with getting recognition, status, importance, and respect from others. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Most people have a need for stable self-respect and self-esteem. Maslow noted two versions of esteem needs, a lower version and a higher version. The lower version of esteem is the need for respect from others. This may include a need for the status, recognition, fame, prestige, and attention. The higher version manifests in itself as the need for self-respect. For example, the person may have a need for strength, competence, mastery, self-confidence, independence, and freedom. This higher version takes precedence over the lower version because it relies on an inner competence established through experience. Deprivation of these needs may lead to an inferiority complex, weakness, helplessness, etc. Self-actualization. What a man can be, he must be. This quotation forms the basis of the perceived need for self-actualization. Self-transcendence. Abraham Maslow explored a further dimension of needs while criticizing his own vision on self-actualization. By this later theory, the self only finds its actualization in giving itself to some higher outside goal in altruism and spirituality. Transcendence refers to very highest and most inclusive or holistic levels of human consciousness, behaving and relating as ends rather than means to oneself, to significant others, to human beings in general, to other species, to nature, and to the cosmos. Bloom's expectancy model. The expectancy theory of motivation explains the behavioral process of why individuals choose one behavioral option over the other. This theory explains the individuals can be motivated towards goals if they believe that there is a positive correlation between efforts and performance. The outcome of a favorable performance will result in a desirable reward. A reward from a performance will satisfy an important need, or the outcome satisfies their need enough to make the effort worthwhile. Bloom's expectancy theory. A person selects behavior based on expected outcomes resulting from those behaviors. Expectancy theory has three components: expectancy, effort to performance; instrumentality, performance to outcome; valence, outcome to reward. McClelland's theory of need for achievement, sometimes three needs theory or acquired needs theory, is one of the theories focusing on human motivation. Need for achievement, need for power, need for affiliation. Level of aspiration. Zeigarnik effect. In psychology, the Zeigarnik effect states that people remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks better than completed tasks. In Gestalt psychology, the Zeigarnik effect has been used to demonstrate the general presence of Gestalt phenomena, not just appearing as perceptual effects but also present in cognition. Self-regulation is the controlling of a process or activity by the people or organizations that are involved in it rather than by an outside organization such as government. What factors influence the development of self-regulation? There is evidence that self-regulation has roots in our biological makeup. Maturation of certain areas of the brain, especially the frontal lobes, enables children to resist the interference and inhibit responses. The frontal lobes undergo two periods of rapid growth, one during infancy and another from about 4 to 7 years, and these periods are consistent with the developmental trends in self-regulation we have described. After seeing this video, try to answer these questions. The motivation factors that influence the learner intrinsically are: father of structuralism or experimental psychology? Who is the father of behaviorism? What is sensing? What is the perception? What is attention? Illusion is due to wrong. Initial use of the word psychology. Problem situation occurs when reaching the goal is. Thank you, viewers.